Hey there! Thanks for tuning into Duckbricks and welcome to a very special Bionicle review. Instead of reviewing a fan-created canonized model this week like usual, I have a pretty special showcase of a pretty unique Bionicle product that's technically not official, but is made to look like it is. So maybe some eagle-eyed viewers have spotted this chrome gold Ekimu that I've had in my collection for quite a while now. Now I actually got a new order in just today after a bit of a scare that it would have been lost at the post, but here we are, a lot more chrome Bionicle masks. So you might be wondering, so what exactly are these? So this, as well as the chrome gold Bionicle masks in my hand, are not technically official LEGO products, but they're actually very high quality customs made by a seller known as Chrome Block City. Now, before LEGO acquired Bricklink, Chrome Block City used to have a Bricklink store where basically you could go onto the store and find really any LEGO piece fully chromed in different gold colors. They did gold, silver, chrome red, chrome blue, really you name it, they could chrome it. Unfortunately though, after LEGO acquired Bricklink, the store was forced to set up their own storefront because you can no longer sell custom items on bricklink.com. Thankfully, the storefront is alive and well, and I took the opportunity to get not just the chrome Ekimu, but also a set of very special chrome Bionicle G2 masks. Now these were actually not randomly selected. So all the way back when Bionicle G2 was announced in 2015 for Comic-Con, they showcased some solid gold Bionicle G2 masks, namely the masks of the 6 Toa heroes, the Mask of Creation, and the Lord of Skull Spider's mask, or just general Skull Spider mask. And so that is exactly what I got. While of course some of those masks are unfortunately lost to time, we still don't know who some of the winners of the random contest they did are. This is the closest thing I can get to actually owning the official chrome gold Bionicle masks that are made out of solid gold. And so while these are still just plastic LEGO pieces that have been chromed through a very specialized process, they basically look about as good as you'd expect the real ones to be. And so I'm super excited to showcase them today and especially take a look at how they look upon the faces of the G2 Toa. Let's dive into the review studio and take a look at this very special Bionicle review. Alright, here we have a showcase of the brand new golden Bionicle masks on the G2 Heroes plus Ekimu. And for Ekimu, I've done something very special. I've not only gotten a golden Mask of Creation, but I've also made sure that all of the other shiny metallic parts of his body were specifically chromed out as well. Unfortunately, the seller did not have a chrome gold piston element, so I just had to use a silver one, but honestly I kinda like the look of it and I think it does a lot well for the color scheme. But we'll take a closer look at just Ekimu in a second. Right now you can see just the group of the Toa heroes all with their chrome masks looking really great. This is probably what they would have looked like if you were to assemble all of the actual golden Bionicle masks that were given out throughout various contests, so I think it's pretty nice to see what all of these Toa would look like with golden masks. What's really cool about the process that was used to make these golden is that all of the masks are actually the original LEGO pieces. So they're just LEGO pieces, but they undergo a chroming process, which is why you capture the completely authentic detail going all the way around. It's pretty much fully chromed from the front to the back. Now, of course, you can get a mix of different results, so just a quick disclaimer that some will turn out better than others. For instance, if we focus back here, we can take a look at Golly's mask. I think the Mask of Water was the one that was hit the hardest with kind of some differences in the chroming technique on the front, which is really the only side that matters. It looks fantastic. But then when you go to the back, you can very clearly see that it's just a blue mask that has been chromed on the front side. And despite some efforts to kind of chrome it around the back here, you can still obviously see the blue. However, this is really the only mask where I had that particular problem, and if you put this back on, we can take another example mask, say for example Tahu's over here, the Mask of Fire from Generation 2. You can see both the front And the back looked pretty good. The back is a little bit lighter or a warmer gold color, almost similar to LEGO's official chrome gold color, while the front is really that shiny gold color that you really want to expect from something like this. So definitely a lot of care and attention has gone into making the fronts of the masks look good, which I totally understand because really you're only going to be looking at them mostly from the front anyways. I do want to note one final thing, most of these figures are slightly different from these sets. They actually have been modded years ago by me, but mostly by just looking at other people's fan creations and just maybe reimagining those and adding my own twist to them. So some of them, like the Onua figure here, you'll notice is basically just the same creation as some of the more prominent Bionicle Makas out there. I've just made some very minor tweaks of my own, whereas others, like say Pohatu, actually do integrate some unique aspects that I tried to modify my own characters with, like these shoulder pads here. Actually, each and every one of these Toa has been modified based off of their original design, so you can kind of see some variations and differences here, just in case anybody was wondering why they aren't one-to-one replications of the actual sets. Alright, so here we have Ekimu, where I've actually chromed a lot of other pieces for him, especially like the way that the shield turned out here. The chrome saw looks really good, as well as the mix between the silver and gold chrome for the torso. Actually, again, as I mentioned, they didn't have any gold pieces for this piston add-on, so I was kind of forced to do it as a necessity, but as it turns out, it ended up looking really good on this figure, and I actually really like the contrast that it provides. I also like that every single detail of this is pretty much chromed down to the feet and even the hands, which really give it an authentic experience. Really, the only missing piece to be chromed is this wheel dish right here, which unfortunately was not available at the shop at the time I purchased this. All in all though, I'm incredibly happy with how this figure turned out, and it looks really cool on display, and you can actually still use it as a full-on action figure, because of course, all the pieces are still LEGO, except that they're just chromed, so you can actually have the added benefit of it looking really good, plus being fully chromed as well. Lastly, my final golden Skull Spider mask has been utilized in the Lord of Skull Spiders mock. This is actually a creation that I made all the way back when this set first came out in 2015. To be completely honest, I was kind of disappointed with the set and wanted to revamp it into a much larger and more massive enemy for the Toa. So you kind of have this UCS loss right here, but really the main thing that we're showcasing is the chrome golden Lord of Skull Spiders mask. This looks fantastic on his head, almost like a crown, and honestly I think it really helps the build come together and make this look like a true Lord of the Skull Spiders. You can take a look at the mask from all sorts of different angles here before it goes up on my wall of my mask collection, and there it is, the final golden chrome mask for Bionicle G2 that I ordered from Chrome Block City. Okay, and with that, we've summed up all 8 of the custom chrome Bionicle masks, plus Ekimu's whole body as well in full chrome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely go check out Chrome Block City if you're interested. They usually are pretty good with customer service and shipping. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I had a bit of a scare when the package was actually inadvertently delivered to the completely wrong state, but thankfully it just magically appeared on my doorstep a couple of weeks late. But hey, getting here now is better than not getting here at all, so I'm just very happy that I was even able to get this package. But with that, let's just end the video with what these look on my wall against the other Bionicle G2 Kanohi. Thank you so much for tuning into Duckbricks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely stay tuned for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Now next week we have a pretty special announcement to make regarding Bionicle 2021, so there will be no fan and review next Monday, but definitely check in for the Monday after that to see the regularly scheduled Bionicle fan and reviews resume. I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below saying what you think of these special chrome Bionicle pieces. Thanks all, and bye bye for now.